Man, we had another really good day, Steelers versus Steelers. I thought there was really good intensity in our tackle periods, 7 shots and team run. We had overkill today relative to possession down football. We didn't perform well last Friday night on third down on either side of the ball, and so we had an overreaction, a thoughtful overreaction. We drowned ourselves in possession down football today in about 3 of our periods where every down was third down, just to kind of take advantage of this atmosphere in the last week that we have up here in terms of making points about downs are weighted differently. Those possession downs are significant. And so we've, just thoughtful about how we finish up here in terms of some of the things we emphasize in the effort to capture the last that this environment provides us. We got guys with a myriad of training camp-like bumps and bruises. Some guys were given a day off. It's not really anything to speak of. D. Elliott, for example, is an example of that. D. Jackson is an example of that, and some others. But you guys know we focus less on those that we're minimizing and those that we're not working, and we view more of it as an opportunity for some ascending guys to get not only more reps, but more competitive reps against more experienced competition. And so that's how we look at some of that. We'll continue that throughout the remainder of this process. I think when I come back on Wednesday, PQ and Landon Roberts, for example, will rotate out. It'll be a good day for a guy like Peyton Wilson. I'll pause and open it up for questions.
Mike, as you guys chase more points, is there any thought to being a little more aggressive, perhaps at the expense a little bit of protecting the ball?
This is at the early stages of the process. We're not, we don't have agendas as such as you mentioned. We're just trying to play good varsity ball all the way around and establish a good fundamental base. We're just not where you're at yet.
Mike, we've seen Braylon Allen getting more reps with the first team defense. What's he done to impress you guys in the defense?
He's healthy. He wasn't healthy last week, so we minimized him. He's healthy this week, so we're giving him more reps, and we're giving him higher quality reps in the effort to get to know him. Don't read too much into it.
Now that you've had some time to look at it, once the exchanges were clean, the plays where they were clean, how did the centers block it up? How did Herbig and Zach do in that regard?
I like their efforts, but I cannot remove that fundamental component of the eval. We got to be 1,000% on CQ exchanges. That's just the standard for professional ball, and so they're evolving there.
I know you said Russ is going to be available. Is he planning to start?
We hadn't determined that yet, man. We're Steelers versus Steelers right now. We'll get to some of that stuff later in the week. I think I'll meet with you guys talking about Buffalo in the press conference, so I won't have any information regarding Buffalo for you guys prior to that.
How do you think Cordero fared today in practice? We've seen him get some reps running the ball here today.
Yeah, this is not his first rodeo, man. He's been around a couple blocks and back, and so I don't think any of us are surprised that, he's capable and can swim in these waters.
What about a guy like Dean Lowry working his way back here? What's he able to provide you?
Same thing, man. He's a veteran player. That's why we did business with him in the offseason. But he's missed a lot of time, and I'm sure he's got extreme urgency in terms of hurrying up to catch up. He understands what this process is about and how the sand runs through the hourglass. So, I'm sure he's extremely urgent.